Victor Wembanyama scored 33 points in Game 4, but that's not why people are arguing. People became emotionally invested in this story because the Spurs crushed the Thunder, 103-82, but it's what happened next that got messy. But that wasn't the real shock. The Thunder held under 90 points for the first time since 2020, and Wembanyama's half-court shot ended the second quarter in style. And then, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams missed the final period. People became emotionally invested in this story because it was more than just a game. The San Antonio Spurs versus Oklahoma City Thunder matchup had been building for weeks, with fans on both sides hyped for Wembanyama's debut. Nobody expected the reaction to become this massive. Victor Wembanyama, the NBA's newest sensation, stepped onto the court in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. The San Antonio Spurs were looking to even the series at 2-2, while the Thunder were fighting for their playoff lives. But what happened next that got messy? But that wasn't the real shock. The Thunder held under 90 points for the first time since 2020, and Wembanyama's half-court shot ended the second quarter in style. But then, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams missed the final period. The Spurs crushed the Thunder, 103-82, with Wembanyama scoring a game-high 33 points. And that's where it got messy. People are searching this because they want to know what really happened in Game 4, why the Thunder struggled so much, and who will prevail in the series. The Spurs led by as much as 25 points, and the Spurs crushed the Thunder in Game 4, 103-82. Wembanyama scored 33 points, leading San Antonio to victory. The Thunder were held under 90 points for the first time since 2020. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams sat out the final period, giving the Spurs a huge advantage. But that wasn't the real shock. In the third quarter, Wembanyama hit a half-court shot to end the second quarter. The crowd went wild, but it was just the beginning. The Spurs dominated with a 25-point lead by halftime and never looked back. Series tied at 2-2 after Game 4. Now what? People became emotionally invested in this story. The Spurs crushed the Thunder, 103-82, but how did it happen? Nobody expected the reaction to become this massive, especially when Wembanyama scored 33 points and hit that half-court shot. But that wasn't the real shock. Victor Wembanyama's performance was undeniable, leading San Antonio to level the series at 2-2. However, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams were out for Game 4, leaving the Thunder struggling without their key players. Ajay Mitchell, a crucial defender, also missed the game. The Spurs dominated in the third quarter, leading by as much as 25 points. Series tied at 2-2 now. What does it mean? Game 5 is on Tuesday at Paycom Center, and the pressure is on both teams. The Thunder need to find a way back into this series, while the Spurs hope Wembanyama can continue his heroics. But here's the real twist. The Thunder haven't scored under 90 points in years. This was their first time since 2020. The stakes are high, and every fan is wondering, can they find a way to win Game 5? And that's where it got messy. The Thunder haven't scored under 90 points in years. This was their first time since 2020. Series tied at 2-2 after Game 4, and every fan is wondering, can they find a way to win Game 5? But nobody expected the reaction to become this massive. People became emotionally invested in this story because of one detail no one saw coming. So what's next? Spurs hope Wembanyama can continue his heroics. But here's the real twist. The Thunder haven't scored under 90 points in years. This was their first time since 2020. The stakes are high, and every fan is wondering, can they find a way to win Game 5?